So just remember that all you're doing, Druas, is if she's there, run straight towards her and hit her once. And then try and stay within range. And then if you get incapped by a spy or you get incapped by her, it doesn't matter. Just get the radial menu and click to get the schematic. So the wiki says, and I'll just run straight towards her and start attacking. People love the PvP game in this game. I like PvP, PvE, and generally like grouping, group PvE. That's how I like to group with people. But some people just do the PvP. It's like one of those games. It's a sandbox. I don't know if that's an old-fashioned way of explaining, describing the game now. It's an everything box. It's like PvP. There's the space. There's the crafting. There's the entertaining. There's the blah 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 blah. So you just kind of do whatever. Yeah, I have the waypoint. Okay, that's good. Could you just let me know what that waypoint is? I don't have it anymore. Thank you very much. Only 500 meters away. Not far to go. When I hear that clicking, I always feel like there's someone signing into like chat or something. It sounds like someone's microphone firing. Okay, Theron is here. We're just waiting for Druas and then we'll set off. We got Commander Wolf here. Man, looks so cool. The you know, full stormtrooper gear with the shoulder pauldron from the sand troopers. To get hold of one of those. Okay. Cannot mount while animating. Okay. Hold on. Just gonna buff. I'm gonna go thingy buff and just wait for Theron. I'm not sure if he's loading in. Little Bothan with bounty hunter armor there. It's tense, like preparing for the big match, the big moment. There's that little weird static thing again. Who's talking to me? Oh no, now that worries me. All the people who are PvPing here are all gone. All right. They are definitely waiting for us. If suddenly a load of people appear in the chat, I'll know it's all. They're going to know exactly where we're going. Okay, there's been an event in that area, so she's probably going to be dead. So we're going to go west. We're not going to go straight towards the waypoint because that's certain death. So we're going to head west and go a little bit in from an unexpected direction. So just follow me. Okay, we're off. We bring up the map so I can see when we're in range. And we should get a pop-up telling us we have to go PvP in a minute. I'm going to head in this direction. That's the rebel, like a rebel outpost on the right. Okay. So we're now special forces, so we're going to head straight into the city. The waypoint, she's over here. So I would suggest we get off our speeders at this stage, or our speeders are going to get killed by anyone who's PvPing. Alright, so we got a load of red guys, so head straight towards the hand spawn point, and if she's there, just kill her or attack her. She's not there. She's not there. Get out of here! Get out of here! Run, 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 run. She's not there, dude. They're gonna notice you. Alright. Okay, so I would advise going back into the starport from a weird direction as well, and then hit the terminal as soon as possible. We're gonna get killed here. Run away! Run away! It's anticlimactic. Oh god, I'm lost now. Where am I? Rest to starport. Retreat. No, 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 that's not where I want to go. Shit, I've got confused. Where is... Where's the shuttle port? There it is, okay. Alright, so just run back and get off this planet. To Mosenta. Mosenta. That was a good idea. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I panicked. Alright, so I need to go... am I still flagged as Special Forces? I will be, won't I? Need to go off duty now. But that's fine by me, because that's the last thing I need to do with Naplu now. Acknowledge you are currently... You will be reassigned to regular combat in 5 minutes. And the 5-minute cooldown is just so that you know, people can't exploit and suddenly go out of PvP. Off duty in Moeen, yep. That's fine. You should have an option just to go off duty. Command that you can hit. You don't have to find a faction recruiter. It's called... What is it called? describe. It's in the other, and it is. What is it? Oh no, it's not. In other commands. Yeah, change duty status command, so you don't have to go back there. Plan C is we're gonna try and defeat these two difficult Jedi. I'm gonna log in a different character so we can get some buffs and stuff, and hopefully that will help. Just take Naplu back home, because this is where I want to start next time I come in the game. That was good. I mean, it's a shame we couldn't defeat that beetle thing, but from what Theron was saying, it sounds like we might have struggled anyway, even with 3 of us. I think 3 Jedis is not optimal for that quest. I do think you need some ranged DPS. Faintly glowing things I'm putting in there. I want to know what that schematic reader is that I got, but I'll investigate that later. Destroy that ticket. No point keeping it as a souvenir. And deliver these enzymes to Mr. Resk, the bioengineer. Here you are. Want some enzymes? I expect to get those. Those are quite good. Killing those beetles might be the better option to get the enzymes, because they were quite quick to kill. Yes. Now you've said I sound like Matt Berry, I'm thinking about doing his voice all the time. He doesn't have a catchphrase that I can do, though. Right. Male. Yes, I am a male. Alright, I'm logging in. Who shall I log in? Let's log in Techto and try and get inspiration buff. Shall we go for... Which one do you guys want to try first? The dark or the light? Want to go dark or light? Basic dance. And then let's log in deck. Enzymes over 85, yeah. And 89.5 is awesome. I think the 89.5 is very important for, like, I think it's DPS. Might be wrong about that. You have to put an 89 in the top slot to get 60 point pets, I think. Deck is my Imperial guy, but shh, don't tell these rebels. Just so I don't freak them out. I'm going to switch gear as well. We shall switch to... What gear shall we switch to? Put some other clothes on. I can't. Don't have my other clothes. Right, guys, you will just have to put up with the fact there's a TIE fighter pilot coming with you. So just head to... Can you remember where my house is? Might as well watch Techto while I wait. These two guys are really tough. The dark side Jedi is a pain because you can't use any specials against her. You just have to use your auto attack, and that's the main problem. So you have to be able to survive the long time it takes to take her down with auto attack. And then the light side one is a real pain because of these debuffs that he puts on you. And if you're in a light side stance, he stops you being able to heal yourself. So you need to really be stay in a dark side stance or be really good at stance switching. But I couldn't do it that way. I had to go dark side to have a chance against that guy. Mm-hmm. People must just kill that Emperor's Hand woman in Restus as a matter of course, just when they're flying past her. Oh yeah, I'll just kill her. Alright, Druas. Druas is on his way. Let me invite Druas. And then, I don't know if you can invite, when you're on the planets, invite Therin as well. Rowdy Goldie, thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. We are just waiting for our friends to turn up here. And then we're going to do some fighting of Jedis. See if we can win against them. Tough Jedi dudes. Someone's incoming now, so I can see someone on the radar here. Druas Evolver is here. Let's try the invite again. Druas. Invite Druas. Okay, we've got one person in our party. Hello, sir. Don't worry about the Imperial here. Just have to hide your lightsaber. He kind of watches over this whole area. It's under Imperial jurisdiction, but he has no idea that half of the people who live here are rebels. So I wouldn't worry about it. He's not very observant. Yeah, he seems so happy. That big smile. Happy chappy. You found this place. I don't know if you have. What's the range on inviting people to groups and stuff? Right, Therin. There we go. Got him that time. Yeah, everyone's spies. Everyone is either a spy or a covert operative. We're just completely confused about factions at the moment. Therin is still fighting flipping bad guys. 45 minutes of med buffs left. Okay. Should be enough depending on who we're going to go. Are you going to... so you're light side at the minute, Druas, so probably best if we... depending what Therin's doing, I'm not sure if he's... I think he said he was respecking, so he might be going light side, I'm not sure. We'll see. Just respec need to get buffs again. Okay, Therin. Okay, you got light side. So let's do Drewas's. Deck has invited me to a group. Has he really? What do I need to be in a group for? Techto doesn't need to be in a group. So we'll do. So we're going to do the Dark Jedi first. So resistance is just full kinetic, then healer 5. Then I think as much second chance as possible, and maybe agility to try and avoid some stuff. I will do that as soon as Duras is on 5-hour buff. We might as well. I don't know if you're playing for 5 hours, but we might as well get the maximum. It's a shame, isn't it? Like, if we'd just flown past there and by some fluke she happened to spawn in like that 30-second window, we could have got the lightsaber schematic. It's fluky, isn't it? The advanced protection should hopefully help. Now you've got that, Curtis. Have you tried since you got the advanced protection? I didn't have that when I tried, and that's a really good buff. Strength and precision up 100. Don't know if you're on max now. Yeah, I think you're nearly max. So here you go. Accept. I'll get her. We'll get her. We need to metagame this shit. We need to do it when we get the mechanics. Alright, so shall we, just while we're waiting, Curtis, if you come outside and get these buffs, the stims and stuff from the officer, from deck. Waypoint for the house is, hang on. New dump desk. I should just type it really. Is 2993 3274. Much quicker than emailing. Cancel. And also something we can do, I think, is... Oh, hang on. Is it number 6? I think it's number 6. There we go. Turn the light on, just so we can see this TIE Fighter pilot. The thing is, the weird quirk of Star Wars Galaxies, or like the clothes don't always match, so they're like different hues of black that don't quite match. Just irks me a little bit. Triggers my OCD. So Drew asked, do you want to take half of these stims and med packs and leave the other half for Therin? We could say you could have them all, but the ability has like what's the cooldown on it? I don't know, something like 15 minutes, I think. I can hear footsteps. Someone gifted me a sub to a channel I don't even watch. I don't know. I don't know how half this stuff works on Twitch. But I have a good feeling. I think we're going to beat these guys today. The other thing I can do is, with Deck, is now I'm in control of him, is plop down a defensive, like, what's this, rally point right next to where you're fighting, so that you'll get another defensive buff on top of the officers' buffs, because I don't think that counts either. They poof when I log out, and I think they have a cooldown on them. So, oh no, you just keep them for the timer. I think they have a 4.5 hour timer, so it doesn't matter whether I'm online or not. Officer buffs are very cool. And that second stim pack is really important to keeping you alive when you don't have your main stim. Where your main Jedi heal, I should say. Getting confused now. Have you been streaming much, SC? I've not been Twitch watching much this week. One is a buff, tactical's buff, and the other one is a heal. So you're going to use the heal for when you need it, when your main Jedi heal is down. So the to PvP, yeah. So the tactical serum is your buff. So you're going to pop that. And then the field stim pack is just a heal, so you can use those regularly in combat. 2 days ago. Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. I think I need a break from streaming. If I stream daily, I start to just annoy myself. I can hear my voice, and I don't want to. I know I'm talking shit, so I've just run out of things to talk about, really. Yeah, you need to drag the heal to a hot bar next to, you know, somewhere that makes sense for you. You know, because I haven't streamed for a while, I am kind of more animated and more interested. Well, animated for me. It's too much. It's too much for me. I am not going to be best streamer. I'm not very good at it. Has anyone watched what they do in the shadows, the series? I'm really loving it. Darren's here. Hear a voice. Oh, pursued by beetles. Do you want to grab these stems, Darren? They're in the box outside. Ah, jeez. Let's fight these. Shit, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Do I have to stay near them? Did I go too far away? Shoot. Or maybe Theron picked them up. All right, don't worry. It's not going to take too long. It's nearly half regened. So I'll call it again in a second. And just watch Techto and get your buff. Have a sit down behind him. Just to oh no! I picked up my I picked up my sofa. Right, I have to do some redecorating. I can't leave this like this. Just watch the stupid Rhodian. Shit! Rotate it. Oh, I had it placed perfectly. Move forward 10. What a div. Right, now you see it has to be close to the wall but not clipping through the wall. You see, I tend not to do this on stream because everyone sees what a numpty I am with this stuff. It has to be perfect or I start to freak out. Move forward 2. Look at that. Is that alright? No, it needs to be close to the wall. There we go. Alright, I'm having to sit down. Rebels! In my house. Either way, we should have more than enough. There we are going. I will renew buffs. Alright, yeah, you renew buffs. Theron, have you got the waypoints to these dudes? Because we follow you if so. I deleted all mine. Ah, you got the healer's touch. That's a good choice. Are those the gloves that you get? And Mustafar? Okay. I know vaguely where they are. It's the one on Yavin, I know. I think you would like the side of this game that is perhaps a little bit more Minecraft-y. I think you would like the decorating, the housing, that side of things. It's kind of cool like that. We're going to Yavin 4. Not long on the officer buffs either. For 5 minutes maybe. It's not so much the buff, because you can replace the buff with other buffs, but it's the... I mean, it is a good buff and it lasts a while. But it's really the heals. You need any particular starport? Yeah, mining outpost. I'm going to. Alright, you're not worrying about that too much. I just thought, for some reason I thought because of the Minecrafty thing, that side of the game would perhaps interest you the most. The one on the north, yeah. I hope it works. I hope we can do this. And so for this fight, it's just auto attack, saber block, saber reflect, and your heals. And alternate saber block and saber reflect. Don't have them going at the same time, because they'll keep you alive. Alright, you might be ready for this buff. Okay, if you have any preference, tell me, Theron. Otherwise, I'll just do what worked for me. What I think is best. Alright. I'm going to do second chance, healer, kinetic, second chance as much as possible, and then agility. I think, because the heals are super important. Is it pretty in depth, the housing in 14? All right, I'd say we've got about 3 minutes on these buffs. Do you want to wait for them, Theron? Stop watching. Stop watching. Stop watch. Oh yeah, we can do it there, can't we? Good point, matey. Oh my goodness, that's a big ship that's just appeared on top of my head. Marcentha, here we go. That's cool. Can you move the items around freely? I've never liked the kind of like plug and play style where you just plug the items into predetermined slots. I like to move them around and stuff. I do stay up late. I've always been a night person, which prefer night to day. Not going to Dantooine, don't be a div. Going to the mining outpost. Some of my shifts are at night as well, so I'm used to being up during the night. It just depends what rotation I'm on, so. No, I don't have sharp teeth, although I have been enjoying what we do in the shadows. Nighttime is best time. It's a quiet time. I like it. Let me see if my terrain generation is on, because we need to see the lovely big lush planet of Yavin 4. Famously from the end of Star Wars, of course, episode 4. Well, they changed it to episode 4. It was originally just Star Wars, and then they made it better by calling it episode whatever. Oh, can I get in the spaceship with Theron? Don't get to do this very often. Hee. Get driven along. I'm in the passenger seat. Mum and Dad in the front. Are we there yet? Woo! I like this. This is very cool. What's going on here? Have I fallen out of the ship? Enter. There we go. We're going northwest to fight a Jedi! A dark Jedi, even. On the map, it is this little peninsula here. It's around here, so go across the water. Doable in Star Wars because everything hovers. Get people on this. I have this ore that I can sell for 4 gil to an NPC, but people put it 4 gil in the auction house. Just to be nice. Yeah, I think so. Probably just to help people, help the economy and stuff. It's also something nice that I really like with the trader, and I've always liked trading in MMOs. When you log in and you've sold some stuff, it's a nice little, ooh, made some money. People might do it just for that reason. I've started crafting with my character Snutsnort, who makes ship parts, engine parts for the spaceships. And I'm not making a profit with some of it. I'm just putting it up. It's low level items that might be useful for people. Don't make very much money doing it at all, but it's still good. Yeah, the other one is on Dantooine in I know roundabout where it is. We'll research it if we need to. Well, you're doing something, aren't you? Like it's almost like what little I know about retail and selling is sometimes you have big ticket items that are the things that make a profit, and then you have other stuff that just bring people in that you don't make much profit from, but it keeps people coming, and you just have that stuff as the kind of bread and butter of the business. Maybe you make a small little bit of profit, but then there are other things you make a lot on. So I really like it. It makes you feel useful. I remember when I'm trying to do that because I'm very familiar with space. I'm not like really good at it or anything, but done it a lot, so I kind of know the stages in people's progression, what items they need and what's good as they're leveling up. So I'm trying to create items that they'll need as they get to the next level and so on, for cheap. It's not items that they're going to keep for very long, so I know as a pilot, like, I don't want to be spending tons of money on items that I'm going to out level, so I'm putting them up for cheap. Nearly there. Oh, this is such a cool ship. Where did you get this from, Theron? Seem to get all the new ships. It's awesome. Can you really... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 slots for characters in this. Ah, Remembrance Day reward. Oh god, it started ominously raining. I hope that's not a sign of dangers to come. Dangers to come. What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so I think it's a bit further up north, northwest a bit. Around the shoreline. There it is, straight ahead. Yeah, it's a little slow, but that's the price, isn't it, of being able to haul so many people. All right, I'll call this shuttle, and let me do these buffs. So, what is it? It's tactics. What else? Focus fire. Oh no, I can't buff you, Theron, because of the faction thing. I don't know if you want to go off duty. So that blue light is the other buff that I think I can put on while the fight is taking place. It's like a defensive aura, so I'll keep trying to put that on while you're fighting. See if that helps. Shouldn't have to worry about it. I'll just wherever you're fighting, I'll put it on top of you. Let's get my gun out so I look the part. Okay. I don't mind waiting if you want to go off duty, Theron. The only problem with it is it doesn't last very long. I think the cooldown is like ages, so... Group chat. But yeah, that's the awesome blaster you gave me, Joas. Alright. I don't know how long we have to wait to go off duty. Is it 5 minutes? We should have brought a camp, shouldn't we? Why didn't we think of that? It's just not something I think of. Alright, well, if you want us to wait, we can wait. Go on leave. No problem. Yeah, there's no rush. It shouldn't take 2 minutes while you, well, 5 minutes I think to go on leave. Do you want to wait or do you want to try and do it, Joas? Alright. Let's wait for this defensive aura to go, to be up again. It's not going to take very long now. Fingers crossed, guys. This is part of the Jedi trials to defeat the Dark Jedi. So she is gonna, any special, yeah, just radial and summon. Any special that Druas does, she'll reflect back onto him, so he can't do any specials. All he can do is auto attack, and so he's got to tank her for a period of time and let the passive damage from his auto attack kill her, and he's going to be healing and alternating saber block and saber reflect to try and stay alive. And it's just however many buffs you've got after that point. And I'm just waiting for my defense aura to come back up. Rally point defensive. Not long. There's putting in a special lightsaber crystal called Bane's Heart. More DPS maybe? Sure what Bane's Heart does. You can get a percentage of some kind of elemental damage on it. Nice! 1004 to 1078. That's great. Do you ever hear about new Lotro MMO they are making? I heard briefly about it just recently. I wonder how it'll differ from Lotro. Alright, well, we're ready when you are, dude. In your own time. Do a defensive aura there. Right. So how's the best play? The best way to do that is that. So you can watch both of their health. The Saber Reflect is running. Attacks. That's it. He's doing it. He's doing it. Saber block now. It's got no reflect and no block up at the moment, so this is an area where he, you know, it's dangerous. Need one of those up. That's the big light side heal going off. Saber block is back up. So if you can keep this up and just keep those heals going. The little officer heal going there. And the big heal. Seems to be doing it. Needs to get Saber Reflect up. It's tense. It's tense. There's Saber Reflect. It's a long fight, and it's just a case of keeping the health topped up and keeping those buffs topped up. Oh dear, this is scary. Saber block up. I think that's a good move to have popped Saber block there quickly. Because he's low on health, so don't leave any gap between the two on that occasion. And she does some big damage like that, which can be worrying, so nice. It's doing it, it's doing it. It's working. Oh, easy. No. We'll come back and get the inspiration for you again. Don't worry. I think Druas is going to do this. It's just going to take some time. But it's a case of concentrating for a long time. You've got to oh, no, no, no. Shit, shit, shit. God. Saber block. Get that big heal up. Oh shit! Damn it! But that was working for a while there. I think just from what I was seeing, it was gradually getting to the point where his health was going further and further down, and each of the heals wasn't bringing it far enough back up. For it to be doable. Gradually he lost all his health, so I think in that case it might be a case of having to either it's more buffs that are needed or more protection items, more armor and stuff, but I don't know exactly what else you can get for you. But that was working. You were doing that, and it's just a case of how can we get your heals up higher, so you heal more. Yeah, maybe the 5th gen Saber, the DPS, but even then I don't think it's going to make that much difference. It's more keeping you alive than the DPS. We've got all those buffs running. That's a ton of buffs. Ah, okay. Vision of the past probably wasn't the thing to use there. Maybe using Vision of the future would have been better. Sure. Yeah, she does a lot of damage. Little white bar on the lady. Yeah, that was how much health she had left. We're just waiting for Theron. I might... have I still got Techto running? Yeah, I have. Okay. So just... when you get back... Theron, just go and watch Techto, because I think your buffs will have run out, won't they? The inspiration buff will have gone down. Future is strength. I would go for strength because I'm not actually sure if you need strike through for her. And at least with strength, we can be sure you're getting some kind of benefit from it. What's the cooldown on it? Is it half an hour? Can't remember. Ah, that's disappointing. I really felt like that was going to work. Sit down. What's this? Yeah, you could go again. Try it with that strength buff. You have to wait a while though. I'm not sure if you're aware. There's a cooldown on trying. Yeah, there is a cooldown on the fight. You get part of a collection. It's part of the Jedi trials to get the Master Jedi cloak. 11 minutes left. Oh, well, that's not too bad. Go again in 11 minutes. What else can we do? What else can we do to... Or shoot her in the head. Just pop. Shoot her in the back of the head. I think that's against the rules. What other of these buffs have I got? Scatter, defensive command that increases run speed, glancing blow chance, removes snare effect for all group members. Inspiration, your leadership inspires those in the group, resulting in action and restoration. A decrease in action. Emergency shield, that's going to be cheating. You see, I'm not... Charge, I could try these. Increased damage output, reduces action cost, provides a speed boost and removes snaring effects. But I can't use any heals. That is definitely going to be against the rules. But I could try some of these buffs. Hold on, let's see if I actually... I think they're like active buffs, so I don't know if it's going to let me, but I could try and run Scatter, defensive command that increases run speed. Glancing blow chance. And that one. Nine minutes. All right. I don't know if AZ is coming back. He might his whole system might have crashed. Is it possible? Alright. Well, Techto is going, so I am... What am I going to do? I'm going to go and get a coffee while we wait. Let's make sure Techto is up. Alright, and I'll be back in a second. Alt. Stream starting soon. Oh, someone texting me. Hang on. I'm back. Theron's back. Alright, dude. Oh, someone's having a go. Look. Let's watch. See if they can do it. What's Warp got? Good few buffs running. Over Santoro. Oh, that's close. Do it, do it. Ah, she's doing a ton of damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. It was a valiant effort. Did a ton of damage to the dude there. Alright, I'll be back in a sec.
Energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us, penetrates us, it binds the galaxy together. Remember, the Force will be with you, always.
Just relax, concentrate. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello viewers, today I've been asked by Andrew to bring in some of my favourite elements to demonstrate for his website on YouTube. It's actually called a channel, Professor. It's a channel of websites on YouTube. Now, well, sort of. It's more, oh, never mind, Professor. No, okay, shall I take two, is it? No, just keep going. Rightio. So the first element I've got here is a piece of gold. We're all familiar with gold, and it has been coveted by humankind for many thousands of years, of course.
That looks quite heavy, Professor.
Yes, well, one of the most notable aspects of gold is its weight. It's really rather heavy. I can't really pick it up with one hand there, can I? Can I? Well, that's rather strange. I seem to be picking up your accent there, Andrew.
Well, that's all right, isn't it?
Oh, well, I'm not from the colonies. Another aspect of gold is that it holds its colour and its lustre even when it's in the ground, because it doesn't form strong bonds. And strong bonds are needed in many situations, really, in life as well. When I mentioned to Susan that I'd been made head of chemistry here at the university, her reaction was very muted, almost like gold. She didn't really react, and of course that was an indication, which I didn't notice at the time.
Right, so gold doesn't react to other elements in the environment.
That's right, but it does react to some. For instance, it will react with mercury and tarnish and turn silver. A gold ring, for instance, if you were to wear a gold ring and get some mercury on it, it would turn silver, and that's why I've never worn a wedding ring at work. Of course, now it would be quite inappropriate for me to wear a wedding ring, and in fact I've given the ring back to Susan because it belonged to her father, and obviously she wishes to give that to David, and now that they've at last set a date.
Professor, I hope you don't mind me asking this, and I obviously won't put it in the video, but is this a good time to be doing this?
Yes, certainly it is. I have no lectures this afternoon.
It just seems like there might be some personal issues that are distracting you at the moment.
Well, no, not at all. Well, illustration comes from life, and I often feel I use life examples in my lectures, and why should a YouTube video be any different?
Well, okay, maybe we could look at some of the other elements that you've brought along.
Absolutely. I brought some other elements. This is the second element is, in fact, Mercury, to connect with the example from earlier. Now, Mercury, she's really rather beautiful, and also her unique property is that she is liquid at room temperature, and that really is remarkable in nature. Of course, she has a darker side, Mercury, in that she is quite poisonous underneath. And that's a good example from chemistry, because we must never judge a book by its cover, as it were. Contamination can get anywhere, and once it gets into the food chain and then people consume it and it goes into the brain, she can really drive you quite mad. Okay, well, let's move on. You can't get rid of her. She's stuck there like a stone in a sponge, sunk in. She's really in there. And what's this one, Professor? Oh, now this is lithium. One of the lightest metals. It's one you might know from school. It's one of the ones that you put in water and it fizzes in water. It's one of those classic experiments we all remember from school. Oh, that's always a fun one, isn't it? Yes, and it also has a medical application. In fact, we could perhaps use lithium to get rid of mercury from our brain, you see, because it is often used as a cure for madness. Well, politically correct bipolar disorder, and it's used for those people who have difficulty controlling their mental state and so on. So we could use lithium to perhaps purge her from our minds and brains entirely. But of course it's very difficult to do, and images do return, usually in the dead of night, and she's usually on all fours in that case. Right, I think we'll call it there, Professor. Oh, really? Yeah, well, the battery on the camera's going. Oh, that's a shame, because it's the next one is beryllium, which is fantastically toxic. A dose of this and she wouldn't last more than a day.
Blah, 5, 5, 5, blah, 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 5, 5. Blah, 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 5, blah, blah, 5, 5, blah, blah. Five, 5, moving, 5, 5, 5, live. Moving. 5, 5, 5, live, live, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, move, 5, 5, move, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5. Live.
Mana, mana, mana.
Live.
Mana, mana. Mana, mana, mana.
Okay, now that I have my coffee, I'm ready to watch Jedi. Where's Therin? Where's Therin up to? Alright. Looks like Druas is ready to try again. I thought she was trying to do specials in between the debuff, which you can try and do, but it's just risky. You mistime it. What were we going to try? Were we going to try something? I can't remember. Alright. We're going to do the defensive aura there. Okay, this is close. This is close. Saber block is up. Oh, what happened? Oh, did you force cloak? Okay. Shall I invite Nova? To join for officer buffs. Invite Nova. Nuva? Is it? Nuva? Nuva. Alright. Let me just... Oh. Alright, I'll just buff Theron. Hold on. Resistance, kinetic. Healer. Second chance. And agility. I don't know if I click it now it cancels anything. I just click accept and accept when you're ready, I think. Where are we up to? If you want to go. Shall I? Yeah, we will be. Yeah, who followed? Andrew. Sorry, it's not very. Andrew Alderon, thank you for the follow. We'll be here a bit if you want to ask to go off duty. Now that I have my coffee, I don't watch radar. Start dance. I always say star dance, start dance. Miss the T. Basic. I'll start the basic dance here. Ready for some action whenever. Flourish 4. Do, 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 do. We are ready. How long is the icon? I can't remember. 9 minutes? Yeah, 9 minutes. Oh, Nuva, it will be ready in 8 seconds. Well, at least I can use this rally point defensive on her. Try and do that. Maybe I should stop dancing and start taking things seriously. It's life and death. You're still on leave, aren't you, AZ? I have to take this seriously. This is life and death for these people here. It's a fight to the death. I think Nuva looks very cool, and they have got this awesome backpack with the little Stinky the Hut in it. Look like a dark Jedi if ever I saw one. So heard one. Can distract the Jedi with that dance, yes. Mesmerize them. Buff is gone. Debuff is gone. Debuff is gone. This is a good thing about doing this for me. I don't have to worry about buffs. It's all these fools here. Trying to fight Jedi. They're always worrying about buffs. I have to sit down. Oh, sit on that. Nice sit on the beach. I should have brought a deck chair with me. An umbrella. Yeah, you should do that, SC. That would be really cool. I think people who don't play the game particularly as well are kind of interested in an update of that nature. Like, it's like a potted catch-up, isn't it? Alright, Theron is on the way. Yeah, Nuva's buffs, med buffs have dropped, so it's like, I don't think it's possible without med buffs. But I think, didn't Nuva say she could bring a medic? She might be bringing a medic. Da, da, da. Like that lightsaber, it's a big one. Big saber. Theron is nearly here. Let me invite Theron. Forgot to do that. I'm gonna make it just education for people who don't know the game. Yeah. Oh, yes, we got a field surgeon. Cool. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. Okay, so stims incoming. Let me do my stim thing. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to create a special hotbar just for it, so you don't get confused. I think someone is going to do it tonight. I have a good feeling. Grab these stims they're in. Alright, tactical buffs. Here we go. Alright. Okay, yeah, I forgot they stay, don't they, if you get even if you get logged out. 1, 2, 3. Theron, do you want me to try some of these buffs that I'm not sure will work, like the active buffs? They could screw up your attempt, that's all. I don't, you know. Ah, what happened? I did not see what happened. Turmoil of Adeen. Alright, Theron's going for it. Let's see. Just wondering whether to try some of these other buffs and stuff. I don't want to screw it up. Activate the buff you aren't sure about. If it doesn't stop the fight once I'm in, we know it works. Yeah, cool. Thank you. We'll try it this time then. So when you're ready, I'll drop the defense buff that I know is okay and then try the other ones. This is teamwork. Oblique teamwork. Go. That looks like that has worked. It hasn't stopped the fight. So look at all those buffs AZ has got. I have a good feeling. I think this is going to work. Doing some damage there as well. Go, go, go. We're doing it. We're doing it. His buffs will last the fight, I'm sure of it. It's just whether or not we can keep the heals up. Alternating the Jedi heals. I need to watch my buffs because I'm going to hit them. Nice, that's a big heal. Almost up to full again. Go Therin, go Therin. Nice, this is good. Alright, buff again. Not sure if that is reaching him. I just want to go a bit close. Oh no, I got the effect there. He's got this. He's got it. He's got it, guys. I'm gonna do it. Nice. Oh, healed back up to full, and she's below half. This is how it's done. Textbook. God, this defensive buff, I don't even have that up again yet. I got to be very careful here. If I misclick, I'm going to screw up this attempt. Nice. Awesome. Quillara Adeen is going down. Yeah, that could help, Druas. We need to look at what your expertise is at the minute and see if there's a way to tweak it. Therin is using Vision of the Future, so we'll definitely use that next time for yours. Quillara is down to like 1/10 of her health. Okay. It's there. It's going to be any moment now. Alright, defense. Not that it's not needed at this stage, but... Nice! Yeah! We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. So I think you can use that same build for the other guy now. No, you can't, can you? You have to switch to the dark side. Of course you do. All right. So, what is your build at the minute, Joas? Maybe I should log in Naplu so I can look. Let me just log him in. All right, we've got buffs and stuff. That's a lot of buffs. Yeah, like health and stuff, I'm not sure. Like, Constitution gives you health, doesn't it? So... more Constitution and stuff. It's whether you go for health or agility and things. Change my light side man for more heal and more auto attack DPS. I can try again, but I don't think it will work. Yeah, I would definitely go for the... ah, shoot. Bloody hell. Okay, let's try that again. Oh shit, someone's fighting. Alright, let's see if this is possible. Ton of buffs. Got some power-ups from Theron, I think. That's much better healing, isn't it? This is teamwork in action. Ah, shit. Oh, nice. I can't bear the tension. Can't bear the tension. Come on, Curtis, you can do it. You know what? I'm so inspired, I'm going to take my flipping gun out. Point it at this Jedi. No, I better not. Gonna screw it up. Vision of the future, I think, is making a big difference, and those buffs, chest armor, weapon power up, shirt power up. And I've learned something there because I didn't think you could use a weapon power up with a lightsaber. I don't know. I think if you can keep this up, Curtis, you'd do it. Yeah. Did you see the animations bugging out a little bit? It looks like Druas is not auto-attacking, but he is. Oh, that's good. Full heal. Come on, dude. Keep concentrating. This is good. If we could get 2 people to have beaten this person, tonight, that would be really good. Ah, shoot. I'm counting my chickens. Heal, 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 heal. Oh my god. That was a big hit. What happened? Defense. Go. Oh, that was so close. What happened? So we're down on the maybe there was a so close. Yeah. Yeah, that was really close. Yeah, just get as tanky as you can get, I suppose, with the expertise. We might have to do it tomorrow though, because it's 3 o'clock here in the morning. But at least we got one person to defeat her. Alright, so next time we could try it again at some point and try and get the others done. I'll just hang around and try and do some buffs for Nuva. Nuva can do it. Seems to be going well. Well, Nuva is definitely doing like active attacks, but she might be able to do it if she stays that healed up. It's just, I'm not sure it's sustainable because she's in the focus stance, so I don't know if she can keep doing those attacks and beat him. I'm interested to see if it's possible. Heavy, highly damaging. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. She took his health nearly down to half there. So I don't think she either she knows the strat, but she might know it, but might be choosing not to use it. I mean, you don't have to use it. Just see. Do you want to run? Not sure. Not sure. Light side tank for this one and dark side DPS for light side Jedi. I think that's basically it. Yeah, that is the weird thing. Well, it's not weird, is it? That's the way they wanted it, I guess. Start dance. Yeah. Flourish. 5. All right, I'm going to head home then. Thank you for the group. It was good fun. Can I jump while I'm dancing? I learned that as well. No problems, guys. Oh, where am I going? This way. This way. Just go home. I like to go home at the end of the day because I got a house in this game and everything. Go home and have a rest. I'm not going to fly to the Labour outpost. Why would I go to the Labour outpost when I'm a bloody conservative? I'm not either. I don't know what I am. Apolitical. Let us go. Select. Travel to. Let's enter. Yeah, exactly. Home. Chill. I would like some images on that big screen. Surely they could patch that into the game. You can click just watch scenes from Star Wars on that screen instead of just scrolling text forever. Okay, good luck to us. Hopefully, even if we haven't done it. Oh, cool, Theron. I will. If you keep hold of it next time, I'll grab it off you. That will make a nice pet for someone. And I think before I go, I'm going to have a look at see if Snot has sold anything on his vendor. While we've been off fighting Jedi, he's been busy taking stock, filling orders. Resk has been busy creating enzymes. I could do that as well. I could do some more enzymes with Resk. That only takes 2 minutes, and then it works while it works while you're not playing the game. I also have to go and check all my harvesters at some point. Pulling up materials. No, I never really got into the It crowd. I've seen bits of it. I do like the guys who write it and stuff. But the It crowd kind of was one that I never got into. I should do, really. It's going for years and years, wasn't it? Crazy. Okay, where are we up to? Sit down here. Hello, Daft Rhodian. Matt Berry's good. He's good in everything. Such a funny man. Alright, let's have a quick look at Resk. See what he's been up to. Should play your stream on the display. Wouldn't it be awesome? Like, if this was a single player game, you could probably patch that in, couldn't you? Some ingenious person would have patched that. Actually, why isn't that more of a thing in games? C, enzyme. I've got 2 enzymes. C. What's this? Element processor. Oh, I've got so many of them. Then an enzyme A. Go. Slot that in there, that in there. We need E at the moment. We're not getting it. I'm not getting what I want. Here we go. Element processing. Process the enzymes. Yes, sir. How many enzymes would you like? 5 enzymes. Okay. Did you say it like that? Like 5 enzymes? Because I need them. Very, very soon. Okay. You got it, buddy. Don't have any hydrolase. Time remaining. This one should be done, actually. A 20 point, and that's what I'm trying to get. Enzyme purity of 20, and you have to go through this whole process to get that. That's for really good pets. For like mounts and rubbish pets, you don't need to do all that. I need to go and get some more good ones at some point. Yeah, that's it. That's my busy work with Resk done. Oh no, it isn't. Start that one. Yes, it is. Easy to get confused. I'll log out with him. See what's going on with Snot. See you later, Druas. An entertainer to broadcast their stream. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Just on the big screen there. Just as I put my high-level pet up, somebody else was putting them up at the same time. So don't know whether that will sell or not. Let's have a look. Auction unsuccessful. Bioengineer poster has been... Oh, I sold an advanced blaster to Zaizen. Okay. Well, that bioengineering poster, although it would be fitting for Resk. There's so many of them. Stockroom. Retrieve. Those have not sold. They have been on my merchant for like 4 months, so they are not going to sell. That's okay. Doesn't matter too much. Sit down. Oh. Actually, I'm going to go and sit upstairs in our stockroom and look through the window at our business empire. It's a little viewing window here, you see. You can look down there. Nothing happening downstairs. Look at it, so busy. Customers, 1, 2, 3, they're coming back all day, every day. Run off my big weird feet. Yeah. Alright. It's me done, I think. Stream is ending. Alright, I've got to get going. Thanks for streaming. Okay, SC, thank you for joining me. Thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Fighting Jedi. Glad we got there in. done with that part of his thing. We'll do some more at some point, I'm sure. And I will see you soon. How do I turn this thing off? Let's see. How do I stop playing? Bye guys.